Okay, number 11. Like number 10, if you watched the previous video, another discriminant video, in number 11, the A is -6, B is -2, C is -8. So if I want to use this discriminant formula, I need to do -2 squared minus 4 times -6 times -8. -2 squared is 4. -4 times -6 is positive 24 times -8. That's going to be 4. Let's see, positive times negative is negative. 20 times 8 is 160. You know what? I'm just going to do it over here. 32, carry the 3, 16, 192. 4 minus 192 is -188. So the answer is going to be, either A or B. What happens when you have a negative number for a discriminant? If a discriminant is less than 0, what does that mean? It means there are two imaginary solutions. Now that doesn't mean number 11 on the test is going to be two imaginary solutions, but as you can see, number 10, 11, and 12 are all discriminant problems, so they could be mixed up. Anyway, the answer number 11 is A. Number 12, also discriminant. A is -4, B is +4. There's a problem here. You might say, C is 3. You can only do the discriminant if this side is 0. If you look at these two problems, the right side equals 0. This one doesn't, so we actually can't start this problem yet until we do a little bit of work. -4x squared plus 4x minus 3 equals -2. I need to add 2 to both sides. I get -4x squared plus 4x minus 1 equals 0. So my A is -4, B is +4, and C is -1. Now I can do the discriminant formula. 4 squared minus 4 times -4 times -1. 4 squared is 16. -4 times -4 is plus 16 times -1, and 16 times -1 is minus 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. The discriminant here equals 0, so the answer is either B or D. So what happened in number 10 is we had greater than 0, 2 real solutions, less than 0, 2 imaginary solutions. This one equals 0, so we have one of each situation. If a discriminant equals 0, that means there is one real solution. So B is the answer here. Number 13. Solve by factoring, completing the square, or with the quadratic formula. Well, the quadratic formula is the easiest way to go in a problem like this. So we need to label A, which is 2, B, which is 5, C, which is -22. We do have to have a 0 there, and we do. In case you forgot the quadratic formula, it's -b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So -5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times 2 times -22 all over 2 times 2. If you watched the lesson on this, which I hope you did, do this part first and go ahead and use a calculator. I mean, there are other ways to do it, but this prevents the most problems. So 5 squared minus 4 times 2 times -22. That's 201. So -5 plus or minus the square root of 201 all over 4. Now, is 201 a square number? No. But you'll notice, what do I mean, but you'll notice? Looks like D is the right answer. There it is, right? Because plus minus means -5 plus square root of 201 over 4 and -5 minus square root of 201 over 4. That's what plus minus is. It splits it into two answers, so there it is, D. Number 14, same thing. A equals 8, B equals 9, C equals 4. Remember, one side has to equal 0, and it does, so we're good to go. So -9 plus or minus the square root of 9 squared minus 4 times 8 times 4, all divided by 2 times 8. So that's negative 9 plus or minus. This is where I shouldn't have got rid of the calculator. I could have just left that app open. Oh well. So I have what now? 9 squared minus 4 times 8 times 4. That's negative 47 all over 2 times 8, which is 16. And square root of negative 47, remember, anytime you square root a negative, you get an imaginary number, so that's I. And then you look at the square root of 47, can you simplify that? Now, 47 is a prime number, so we'll just leave that radical 47 all over 16. And there it is, answer B. Because remember, the plus minus just splits it into two answers. One answer with a plus, one answer with a minus. Number 15, completing the square. When I taught this in the lesson, hopefully you watched it, we first find something called the magic number. It's not official, that's just what I call it. The magic number is where you take half of this number and square it. So 6 divided by 2 and square it. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so that's 3 squared, which is 9. So what we need to do is add a 9 on this side of the equal side and add a 9 on that side. So this box is a plus 9. The other box, since there's a negative 1 over there, negative 1 plus 9 is 8. So C, what numbers go in the boxes? A 9 and an 8. The test will be just like that, so make sure you fully understand this question before you take the test. All right, we'll do the next 5 problems in another video.